This is Lawrence D. Adams. You need to listen today as we talk about Instagram game. Talking about Instagram game. But I want to share something first to lay the groundwork. I learned this from other YouTubers, Glendon Cameron, Alan Roger Curry's, O'Shea, and RSD, and a bunch of people that I listen to. And I said, let me put these things to work. So one of the first things you must do is you must have a lifestyle, or you must have your own lifestyle that has nothing to do with women, that has all to do with you. You must have your own purpose. But what you do with that lifestyle is now showcase that, your life, on Instagram. And how it works is this. You take a picture, you might be on the side of the road or on a trip that you're going somewhere. This is stuff that you don't do to try to impress a woman. This is things that just shows you are naturally who you are. It might show you, like, I just posted something about me eating dragon fruit. Or it might post me walking down the street. Or post me that I walked a 5K, or whatever the case may be. The thing of it is, you want to showcase who you are as a person. Not showing off, but showcase. But what you're into. See, women are fascinated and they need a life to be a part of. And one way they can see your life without you bragging about it is by you showing it on Instagram. Hey, I'm over here, I'm doing this, I'm eating Taco Tuesday, or I'm over here living my life, or I'm reading this book, or I'm an autodidact. What, an autodidact? What's that? And what happens is they may not like your picture, or they may like your picture on Instagram. But what's going to happen is they're going to become infatuated and they're going to want to know more, because your Instagram becomes a story. And then you got to use the story picture thing on Instagram and post different things. I'm over here. What I do is I post witty sayings, or I posted a picture, me riding my bike, or whatever it may be. But the most dangerous thing I did was post me with another woman and my hands around her waist. What that did was it caused other women to be intrigued about who is this man and why has he got his hand around her waist. You think I'm lying? You can check my Instagram page now, Lawrence D. Adams. And you'll see the pictures. And you'll see it's very simple, because women by nature want to know, or they're nosy. And what I've done is with the Instagram, I don't even ask girls for their numbers really. So what I do is, let me get your Instagram, because it's non-invasive. And if I don't like you, or vice versa, if they don't like me, or whatever the case may be, we don't have to communicate. But I use Instagram to learn about the woman. See, they can tell you one thing with their words. Oh, I'm like this, I like that. But when you look at their pictures on Instagram, it says a whole nother story. You get to see if they're clean. Yes, they're going to put up the best shots of themselves. But you also get to see the friends they hang out with. You get to see the restaurants they frequent. You get to see what they're really about, because they're going to showcase it on Instagram. So one of the things I do is I might be on Bumble, or I might be on Plenty of Fish, or I might be on Tinder. So the first thing I'll do is, I don't want your number. I don't even give my number out first. But what I do is I ask, are you on Instagram? Yes, I'm on Instagram. So I add her on Instagram. We, follow each other. Then from Instagram, I shouldn't be telling you this, I go and check out her Instagram. Look at her pictures. Look what she's into. Look who she hangs with. Because it is intel about who she is. So when you come and shoot your gift or you shoot your game at her, you're coming from a place of knowledge of knowing versus a place of not knowing. Then two, from Instagram, what I do is I DM. From DM, I take it to the level where, hey, I seen this picture, you good in this, we'll talk, we exchange. Then I say, you know what? I'll throw a test at her. I think I can trust you. I'll say, I think I can trust you. Or here's my number. Because she's already comfortable, because I already know she's gone through my pictures on Instagram. I already know she's looking at things I'm doing. But it's showing to her that I have a life. And it's not revolving around a woman. It's my life. So one of the key things that many YouTubers are trying to get across is this. From RSD to Glendon Cameron to Alan Roger Curry, many of the other ones, Alpha Male, all these guys on there are saying one thing. You must have your life purpose set first. You got to live your life. When you begin to live your life, guess what happens? You begin to draw people into your life. And women want to be a part of something bigger than them. When you make your life about the woman, she becomes bored, and you come off as needy. So it's very important that you set your Instagram up for about your life, things you're doing. I got 2 sons. I post my sons. Me and my sons are kicking it. Or I may post something funny or witty. But I'm showing my personality in my Instagram page. I'm showing who I am, what I'm into. Art, music. I may post my music on there. But I'm showing this not to impress anybody. I'm showing this to say, this is who I am. Like it or leave it. But one thing they will be is intrigued. They will want to know more about you. Now, like I've learned from many YouTubers, I have a story. I learned that little thing from Glendon Cameron. Yo, shout out, bro. It's this, I have a story. And the story goes like this. So tonight, I'm actually coming back home, just not getting home. It's like 3-something in the morning. And I had to record this to get it out. I went out, I came home from work, showered, went out, put my little gear on. Nothing too fancy, just plain me. Jeans and a t-shirt and a hoodie. So I go to this place in my city where a lot of people frequent at. They dancing, older people, older crowd. They're dancing, it's pretty big. And it's at the casino. So I go there, I'm walking around, just chilling. I see people I know. Then I run into this chick. She's with her mother. I said, we're friends on Instagram, and I think she works at my job. I was like, I don't know. So what I did was, I'm in a place where I don't care. If it's not her, it's not her. If it is, it is. So I go and approach her. I say, yo, how you doing? You know who I am? She said, no, who are you? I said, we friends on Instagram. Oh, you are? We are? I said, yeah, I see you liking my pictures, and vice versa. I like your pictures. Who are you? I said, I'm Lawrence D. Adams. Oh, you are? So she pulls out her phone and goes to Instagram and pull my page up. And she looks at me. She's like, oh, I've been looking at your page. I said, oh, okay, really? All right. So we chit-chat for a minute. She tells me she's there with her mom's birthday, wherever the case may be. So what I do next is this. I walk away. I go see, walk around, dance around a little bit, go do my thing. No, not even pressed about her. That's how you got to do it. So about an hour later, I'm walking by the bar, and I don't drink. I go by the bar, came back, And she stops me. She asks me a question. Who are you here with? You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm actually here with myself. I've seen a couple of my boys I know. I may, it might chill, hang out with them for a second. So she begins to open up and have a full-fledged conversation. Now, it's one thing to have game behind the computer screen, but it's another thing to have game live in person. So what she does is this. We begin to talk, but what I do is I pull myself close to her and I begin to talk in her ear because the music is loud and she can barely hear me and I can barely hear her. So the only way we can really hear each other unless we're really close. So I begin to get really close and get into her ear and tease her about her mom being out. And she would just tell me this is her first time being there. I said, okay, I understand that. We just smiling and laughing. And I can tell she's getting turned on by this. But I act like, you know what, I'm cool with it. It's like it's nothing new to me, which it isn't. So we talk and I'm still talking in her ear. Then the music selection began to change and they begin to play some reggae or some Jamaican music. So they play a couple cuts. She's like, ooh, if I wasn't with my mother, I'll be jamming to this song. I went, oh, okay. So I just act real chill, just laid back, not trying to be all up on her, just being me. Then finally one song come on, the Jamaican song comes on, reggae come on, and she grabs my hand and put it on her waist. And then she said, oh, I wish I can dance like I really want to. I said, well, go ahead and do it. So she turns around and I grab her waist and then she begins to grind on me. I said, yeah, it's on. It's over. In my mind, like it's over. But the biggest thing is, as they would say in certain circles, I stay in my state. I stay cool. I stay who I am. But I'll tell you why this girl was grinding on me. I was like, you know what? I made sure I was rock hard. And so, she feels it. And she knows what she's doing. So I grab while my hand is on the side of her waist, I pull it closer to me. And I grab her like, this is mine. That's exactly what I do. I grab her like, this is mine. As I'm doing that, she's getting more into it. And she begins to forget that her mother is right there sitting in the chair. Then all of a sudden, the music switches up again. The DJ doing his thing. And she's like, I am hot. I said, it's cool. We relax. So we chit-chat some more. I sort of back off of her, which is called push and pull. So I'm on her, then I back off of her. Then I'm on her, then I back off on her. And then what happened is this. She's like, I am hot. So we talked some more. I still with her. I was with her. So what happened next is this. She's still talking to me. I'm shooting my gift. And she just pulls out her phone. And while she's putting out her phone, she asking in so many words, put your number in there. So I put my number in there. And, I left it at that. Then music is still going in the background. People are dancing. It's coming towards the end. And the selection begins to change again. They begin to play slow songs. This time they're playing H-Town. Somebody's knocking the boots. And she's like, oh, this is my jam. I really wish my mother wasn't here. So I pull her close and I begin to dance with her slowly with my hand on her back, not up right by her butt back, right there. And I put my hand right there and I begin to guide her. And as I'm doing that, we're talking, I'm shooting my gift. And she's trying not to look at my lips, but it's over because I became a shark and I'm already got my prey. And then what I begin to do, I sort of back off. She can feel the energy. And then what happens is, as we're dancing, her mother's head is turned. I kiss her and I pull away and she pulls me back. And she said, ooh, I've been watching you for a long time on Instagram, and I want you. I said, oh, really? I said, yeah. She said, yes. So I ended up walking them out to the car, and I ended up going back into the casino. My point in saying all of this is you must not just have online game, you must have in-person game where you can actually shoot your gift. You must first have a life of your own, something that you're doing outside of yourself. What you're doing that's a bigger purpose. My purpose is to enjoy life, to travel. You must know your purpose. How can a woman come into your life and be a helpmate or be an assistance to you if you do not know where you're going? How can you guide her if you do not direct her? Because you don't know where you're going. I'm telling you, all this is intertwined. But the biggest thing is using Instagram as a place to showcase what you do. That's how you do this. It's not about bragging, I got this car, I got this gold chain, and I got this wad of money. No. Women can see through that. What they want to see is, are you living an authentic life that's true to you? And I have 2 Instagram pages. And no matter what, I know that women go back like detectives. They can't help it. They are detectives, lawyers, CSI. They love that. They're going to go back and investigate everything. And they're going to go back and investigate the comments on your page. So I'm here to tell you, time to come into the next level of game. And that game is the Instagram game. Tighten it up. Show good shots. Showcase yourself. Showcase what you're doing. It's not about showing like you trying to impress anybody. It's about you being you. Women love that. And she's in her mind thinking, how can I be a part of that? And where is he at? Do you know how many DMs I get on Instagram asking me, where am I at? Where am I going next? What are you eating? Oh, I see you had a dragon fruit. Oh, I see you eating watermelon. Oh, I see you over here. Why you didn't invite me? Because they want to be a part of something. Because they want to have a picture and put it on Instagram. I'm with someone. Do you understand the psychology that which I'm telling you, my good brothers? If you just use the simple act of just showcasing what you do, that's all you have to do. And as they would say in the street, the game is that told is sold. I need you to subscribe, like, and share this awesome power pack game on Instagram. This ain't even the I can't even share the real steps to it, but it's real steps to do it. And what it does, as I'm, in marketing, your conversion rate begins to heighten. So this is Lawrence D. Adams. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, share, like, and do your thing.